Well, hopefully we are live. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, good, we're live. I'm gonna give the stream a couple of minutes before I start it up and start reading and getting into the Boruto manga. Originally I was gonna planning on doing this as a chill stream, though I do want to catch everyone up first before I read the latest chapter live on Friday, which it's probably gonna be a really short stream on Friday because I'm not gonna. I have things to do on Friday, and it won't be for long that I plan on doing all of that. Just letting everyone know. But yeah, I'm on the realm again, as you can tell, and I'm gonna, you know, be given an aesthetic, I guess. I would run shaders on this, but I'm pretty sure shaders makes my stream really laggy, so unfortunately I won't be able to display shaders to you all, which is really unfortunate. And I'm sorry about that. You know, I'm just setting up a couple of things as well before I fully begin everything with the stream. Let's look. There we go. I'm just opening my stream on another device so I can keep it in view right there. I'm adjusting my things a bit. Okay, stream elements. The bot is now running. Okay, everything looks perfect right now. This is good. This is really good. Well, let me just do a couple more things before I set onwards. I I'm I haven't I've been avoiding spoilers a ton. I got spoiled this morning a bit because I accidentally forgot to unfollow this one page on Instagram, which I made sure to do quickly once I saw the page or the panel. It was just like an image. I won't talk about it, but just so you guys know, there's that. But I have been doing my best to avoid spoilers, and I would say I've been doing a pretty good job. I might do this every month now. Normally I would look into spoilers though. Um, I want to give everyone a live and genuine reaction to me reading the manga, the latest chapters. I have a really tight schedule on Friday, which is why that stream won't be too long. I wouldn't be surprised if it's less than an hour, honestly. Though I think for that, after that, those streams will typically be long and we'll be having discussions. Now, the one on Friday might have a minor discussion, just not really too much, not really that long of a discussion, is the thing. Hope I'm gonna give the stream like I don't know, like a minute more or two before I talk about things. The stream looks really well on my other device, so it looks everything's running smoothly. I'm really glad. I have the chapter that we're on right now, which is chapter 9. Currently there. I haven't started it up yet. I I do want to catch I do want to catch up to um the manga this stream, so we're gonna try and get to chapter 55 hopefully by the end of this stream. Hopefully. We'll see if we can do that. I'm not even sure. It should be fine. Well, in a minute I'll start getting into reading the manga and all. Of course, I won't be reading everything word for word. I'll just be reading, narrating a couple parts that I find interesting, and discussing them a bit maybe. And should be right about. I'll move a bit in the realm right now. I'm gonna adjust a bit. I think I like this imagery a bit better. Yeah, I like prefer this a bit better. Well, hopefully you guys like the background music too. I've been using this same playlist for a long time now. Not a long time actually, just this whole past 7 days. I've been using this playlist. Which hopefully you guys like this music. And if you guys want, I'll share it with you. I just feel like it fits like a typical stream that like anyone's doing. Those are my thoughts. I'm here. Welcome to the stream, Deannez. Welcome. Welcome. Well, it's past a minute now. We could now start with reading the Boruto manga. I'm using my phone this time instead of my tablet reading the manga. So there's that I've changed. So chapter 9. It starts out with Boruto creating a Rasengan, it seems. He throws it in the second page. Everyone's right now basically at Momoshiki's mercy. Everyone else except Boruto. Momoshiki using his right Rinnegan ability, which, I mean, he could literally absorb anything chakra based, which is pretty broken. And it's effortlessly done too. And Boruto's Rasengan just kind of vanishes away in thin air. Oh well, let's see, let's continue. Momoshiki gets hit. I'm not really too surprised about this stuff because I've watched the movie and I already know what happens. I've seen this exact moment in the anime, and it's the vanishing Rasengan. Whew. If you guys have any other suggestions of manga that I could read, then please send me the suggestions. Maybe I'll read them on stream and such. Once the Rasengan hit Momoshiki, all of the abilities he had done right now are basically vanished in an instant. This page might not have the most accurate translations, and that's because they call it the disappearing Rasengan. That was a short stutter I had there. Yeah, and if you guys haven't seen this arc in the anime, I recommend you do. It's really short. It's like around 10 episodes, I think. Either slightly more than 10 episodes or slightly less. So it's fairly short. It outdoes the movie, which is surprising because the movie was very well received, and the anime outdid it, I would say, by a good fair amount. And this next panel shows like multiple flashbacks from Part 1 Naruto to Naruto Shippuden, including like moments where the Rasengan was like pretty crucial, I guess, because that's the primary jutsu you guys know Naruto used. Which, I mean, I guess. Even the final valley in Part 1 fight with Sasuke, Minato and Naruto's Rasengan, where they, kind of did it together. Also, if you guys didn't know, the anime portrays Naruto's Rasengan or chakra as blue, but in the manga his chakra color is actually yellow, which makes sense why it's yellow, but I figured I'd point that out if you guys didn't know. Momoshiki's fuse design is really, really cool, I would say. And then it switches to basically Sasuke helping out Boruto a bit by causing a distraction somewhat for Boruto to get that large Rasengan in that Naruto helped pour in. And he uses that difficult ability that, or difficult to pronounce ability that we were discussing on Sunday, to basically switch places, probably with like, with his katana, as he threw it behind Momoshiki, and switch places with his katana. Yeah, I am playing background music. Can it be heard or is it too loud? I'm not sure if it's too loud. I didn't adjust it the same this stream as I do for others. I usually make it quieter than it is right now. If it's too loud, then I could lower it a bit. And I just messed up, and I closed out of it. Yeah, I stated earlier in this stream that I'm playing background music. And there you go. We're going to the next page. Sasuke. Oh no, yeah, I know. It's not the normal Minecraft music. It's pretty different, I would say. Obviously, it's from YouTube. I made sure that it was copyright free, so I'm fine if I use it. Well, Sasuke tried stabbing Momoshiki with a kunai, which I'm not sure how effective that would be, though. He just gets whacked away with the forearm. This one is Decoy 2. Do it, Boruto. And there you have it, Boruto smashing Momoshiki with Rasengan, which I actually never read this arc in the manga. I've only seen it in the anime adaptation and the movie adaptation. But the Rasengan that Boruto uses, that Naruto helps apply, in the manga it seems way bigger than the one in the anime. Since Momoshiki's blast and the Rasengan in the anime, in the movie, was they were kind of relative in size, but this is way bigger than Momoshiki's blast in the manga. I don't know. I'll probably check it later. I could be wrong. Chat. Oh, I must have missed that. Oh, it's fine. It's probably an easy miss. It was a couple minutes after you were here, anyways. And plus, you said you'd be busy. Well, no. Momoshiki gets blasted by a big Rasengan, obviously. But there's more. Everyone, everyone's celebrating. And Sasuke is seeing Naruto and Boruto, which is pretty fair choice. Boruto's hair in the manga is a bit different from the anime, as I've said last stream, where he has the stem in the anime. In the manga, he does it. Right now we're on chapter 10. How long have we been going for? Let me check on my stream page. 13 minutes and we got through a chapter, like 10 or so, or maybe less than 10. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We could definitely get through a lot if I get through this fast enough. Because some of these, I know some pages in the later on are not as important, but I'm still gonna read through them. For you all. But I'm just saying that I'll probably move it quicker in those. Pretty interesting stuff. I do like Sasuke's design as an adult, but I would wish that he wouldn't use the black cloak as much because he has it like 24/7 on, and I feel like if he had it on less, it would bring out the the purple attire he has under, which is actually really cool. The cloak is cool, but seeing it a ton is makes it less cool, if that makes sense, I guess. So it's a good thing to start it from the beginning, or you would have missed this arc. Well, there's minor details that are different from the manga and the anime. I've already seen this arc in the anime, but seeing the minor details is pretty cool. You can feel our presence, son of man. And Momoshiki's behind Boruto, even though Momoshiki already died. Huh. What do you guys think about that? And his horns are different. They're like more spiked up. And he's like in his base form too. Boruto notices Momoshiki and runs back to Naruto and says, "Dad, we're in trouble." But he notices that time has stopped. Everything has stopped. Momoshiki's looking into the fate of Boruto and saying, "Those blue eyes of yours will one day take everything from you." Momoshiki, in a Tsuki that is telling all of this to Boruto, that his blue eyes will take everything from him. Does that hint anything towards you guys? What do you guys feel? And be self-aware. Momoshiki. Pretty interesting. I know this scene was done completely different in the anime and manga, but the manga's version I would say is a bit better. Oh, son of man. Ooh. And at this point in the manga, Boruto basically has developed to where he understands Naruto's struggle right now, and struggles before, and now they're on good terms. They're back at the village. It skips a bit, I would say, a couple days into the future where they they've bonded more. So this is an important part, I would say, to like you guys who ship characters. Sarada speaks to Boruto. Are you really going to become Hokage too? She questions. Boruto denies it and says he doesn't think so. And he tells Sarada that if she becomes Hokage, he'll be the one to support her. Basically, as a Shadow Hokage, like Sasuke does to Naruto. Boruto is saying the Hokage role is like something special to him, but especially since his grandfather and father were both Hokages, but to him he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to take the same path as his grandfather and father, which is pretty interesting and also really cool and interesting, I would say, because building his own path. This isn't the same Naruto story where we're following a character who wants to become the Hokage. He wants to be something else and walk in his own different path, which I think is something a breath of fresh air for Naruto, I would say. Considering how long the Naruto series ran, and going on to this, which I feel like is very nice. I don't know, but those are just my thoughts. Yeah, and Boruto states it straight up here. What I'm aiming for, Sarada, is to become a ninja like your dad, so like Sasuke. Well, I need to log back in. I was kicked being AFK. And when Boruto tells her all of this, she's quite literally blushing, which I don't know if she's flattered or if she does have a crush, but who knows? We'll find out maybe in the time skip or something. Yeah, Sarda even says, "What the hell? It's just Boruto. Why he's suddenly so cool?" And then she's just staring at his eyes straight up and telling him his eyes are beautiful, that they're even bluer than Naruto's eyes. Which, if you guys pay attention to this chapter, and earlier what happened, Momoshiki telling Boruto straight up, "Those blue eyes will take everything from you." And Sarda at this point telling him, "They're much bluer than the sevens." And then her telling him, "Pay heed." Yeah, even flashbacks a bit to Momoshiki discussing with Boruto. You know, you wouldn't have to worry about that if you use you're just talking overlay with your avatar. I know, but I still have not set any of that up, unfortunately, and I need to. Just Ethan? Well, what? 36 subscribers, more like 36 subscribers. I know. We're still on 36, which is fine. Yeah, we're going fine, I would say. I'm fine right now. Spin. Hello, welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Actually, I really do. Konohamaru, basically the leader of Team 7 right now, is leading everyone to an mission. So we're about to enter a new arc in the manga right now. We're done with Momoshiki, those Otsutsuki's currently, those Otsutsuki's at least. We're going to something new right now. And Boruto remembers what Momoshiki said. When a mortal kills a god, they cease to be any ordinary person. And right as Boruto takes off his bandages, there's a pyramid, there's a diamond-shaped mark on his palm of his right hand. How much is the stream lasting? We've been going for 22 minutes and we're about to be done with 2 chapters already. Yep. It's probably gonna last for a while. I want to catch up to chapter 55 for everyone. So then on Friday, we could read chapter 56 together. That stream on Friday probably will only be like 30 minutes maybe. I'm gonna make it fairly short. Because I want to discuss with people and I want to finish reading it quickly. And I'll probably share where I read the manga in my Discord. So then all of you guys can read the latest chapter as well. If you haven't joined my Discord, it's in the description of this stream and most of my recent streams. So I think I dropped. No, I didn't. Okay, we're good. I need to actually adjust so I don't drop anything. By the way, let's go into chapter 11. So far we're on our 3rd chapter, and last stream we only managed to read 8, and we're not even past 30 minutes. Well, let's go. The art looks a bit more different this time around. Looks a bit more. It resembles a bit more of Kishimoto's during Naruto. And Boruto is having a flashback during this mission of him basically showing Sasuke his mark and his interaction with Momoshiki. Interesting, isn't it? Sasuke even states it felt as time itself had been stopped. So Sasuke noticed it. Naruto didn't, because Naruto probably would have noticed by now. Sasuke tells Boruto, "I'm not saying this to try and scare you or anything, but what's happening to your body is not normal. You need to be on guard. Especially that seal on your palm. I'll keep looking into it on my own." But if you feel anything strange at all, let me know immediately. Got it? A short flashback between a student and their teacher. Hopefully we see more of them, you know? And now we meet the villain, or the villain uh, underlings. This group seems to be called the Mujina. Let's see how this goes. Mitsuki manages to stop one and uses his stretchable arms. I don't know. Mitsuki's really cool, especially his Sage mode. The anime they portray his Sage mode to be actually really, really great. I don't know if the manga's actually shown his Sage mode. The anime has a couple of times, and those times it's been really cool. So I recommend you guys go check those few times. It won't be that long, and it's really cool. You guys would enjoy it. You have Sarda using her Sharingan and fighting against a couple of these underlings and pretty much stopping them fairly effortlessly. Because I derailed the last stream where he was reading. Yeah, I wish I would have gone to at least 20 chapters that stream. We're gonna try and get through like 50 something chapters this stream. No, like 40 something. Like 45, 44. Mujina thieves. So this is all you're capable of. Sorry to trash talking them, of course. Makes sense. She was able to defeat one of them fairly easily without her Sharingan actually. So when I said her Sharingan earlier, she wasn't using it. You are still looking down on me, you little wench. I don't know what that means fully. Charlotte was being pushed by another one of the members until Boruto came in and saved her with a kick that resembles Naruto's kick. Naruto does this kick a lot in Shippuden, and maybe part one. I can't remember about part one, but in Shippuden I know, especially from specific panels like when he saved the guy from the TOS orb, the TSO orb. Wench is a derogatory word used for woman. Okay, well that makes more sense now reading it, as he was up against Sarda right now, and kind of got destroyed on. Boruto here creating another Rasengan, which this Rasengan's pretty huge compared to like his usual Rasengan. What better having Telebeast or Karma? It depends, I guess. Look, you'll find out as we go on. As my opinion changes, you'll see which I prefer more. But yeah, we'll see. Sort of Boruto just going straight into danger. Sort of calling him a moron. Oh, there's thunder in the realm. I'm gonna weather clear because the thunder might get too loud for everyone, and I don't want it to be too loud to where like it like is louder than I am. So the guy with the ninja tech tool that gave Boruto the ninja tech, they're discussing right now at the village that he was actually manipulated with the genjutsu. So there's a Jonin Mirai, which is Asuma and Kurenai's daughter that they had in Shippuden. She's older now here in Boruto, obviously, and is doing missions. She came to Naruto to report to them that Team 7 has taken down the Mujina thieves that infiltrated. And Naruto, of course, is blushing and all happy that their team did, especially since his own son is in that team, obviously. And we have a feudal lord and his son that are visiting the Leaf. Naruto being biased. I mean, can you blame him? And there you have Metal Lee, which is Rock Lee's son, running around the village. He's just there jogging around. And then Boruto has to take care of the feudal lord's son. Basically as a bodyguard. And this kid is like a really spoiled kid. He resembles like Boruto early on, but um more far more for more spoiled and selfish. And Boruto tells him, Sensei, is this the part of being a bodyguard too? Because I suddenly really want to smack the snot out of this kid. Oh, isn't that funny? The contrast. And we're on chapter 12. Progressing just fine. If we don't catch up this stream, that's fine. We could probably do that tomorrow because I planned for Wednesday and Thursday streams to actually be talking streams anyways. So they're probably going to be this regardless. And the kid is like comparing Boruto's 4 shadow clones to the thousands Naruto could make, and Boruto does a face that actually resembles Naruto a ton. I'm gonna screenshot it and I'll share in the Discord. Let me just get it. Maybe I should make this face an emote in the Discord. Just this face reminds me of Naruto a ton. In part 1 though, in part 1, because you'll see why. There you go, it's in the Discord, you guys can see it now. Oh, let's continue reading. And Boruto uses the sexy jutsu on the kid. Pretty interesting stuff so far. It's just Boruto basically talking to the kid for the most part, and them having been in similar scenarios with their parents. And it's already raining again. Or I mean thunder, rain, whatever, thunderstorm. Hinata must love that Boruto knows that jutsu. Yeah, she must be very fond of that. I wonder how he learned it. I should look into it. So I just read a theory that there's a theory that Naruto's not the one that taught him. It was probably Konohamaru. It's a theory, so don't take my word for it. And the theory is because in an episode that Boruto uses sexy jutsu in a mission to basically trick a guy. You have Konohamaru there in the background that's pretty embarrassed of Boruto using the jutsu in this mission. So uh, it's very likely that Konohamaru is the one that taught him. Plus, I told you Konohamaru was excited about passing the Rasengan to Boruto. Imagine how he was teaching him the sexy jutsu as well that Naruto taught him. He just wants to pass on the legacy. Yeah, so wouldn't it only make sense that Konohamaru taught Boruto that? Especially since even before Konohamaru was even his team leader, Boruto would be calling him Big Bro, which he still does now. He calls Konohamaru his big brother. So I mean, wouldn't it make sense as a big brother to teach your little brother silly things? This arc has been pretty wholesome so far. Depends on the brother. Well, I'm an older brother, so I mean, I could say I have. And the kid asks Boruto what he wants to become when he's older, and Boruto says, "I want to become an awesome ninja that's able to support the Hokage." And there he is looking back at Sasuke, figuratively. We got an extra page where it's just Shino. Oh, we're on chapter 13. Actually, I remember this chapter was actually really skippable, from what I heard. Yeah, I remember this. I remember because I used to look. I when I started reading the Boruto manga a while ago, I saw that um, so certain chapters were very skippable, and this is the one that was most skippable. But the boss does show up, and the boss tries to eat the kid because the boss, if you didn't know, has shape shifting abilities. Where if he eats a person he wants to shape shift into, he has all of their abilities, but they won't be as effective, I guess, if I can remember. Because I remember seeing this part in the manga. I mean the anime. But yeah, he's some big, big dude. Hmm. I swear, if it starts a thunderstorm again, I'm gonna be pretty annoyed. I've had to clear it like this would be the third time if it starts doing it again. And hopefully it hasn't burnt any of the roofs. It hasn't. Good. And it is a thunderstorm. This is the third time. How many times do I have to do it? And here you have Boruto fighting four of his underlings before he gets to the boss. See how this goes. And the guy goes to try and eat Boruto after he defeats the four underlings, which, by the way, they're underlings. They're not going to do much. They don't even have names. they don't have names and they're underlings, you know they're gone. Pretty good fight so far. The choreography is not that good, but where it's not as amazing as like other as the previous fight. But I would say the action and dialogue is pretty nice. Boruto using lightning release on his shurikens is, I remember, is actually a really powerful jutsu. Boruto tried using Rasengan on him, though he used the wind release type of jutsu, I think, to basically send Boruto and his Rasengan back. That's what it looked like to me, at least. I used shadow clones, so there's probably four of them, and the guy seems still knocked out one. He's knocked out two. He's knocked out three. Now he's choking another Boruto. Is this the shadow clone or the real Boruto? It was a shadow clone. Well, the one that threw the shurikens is a shadow clone. The one he's choking is the real Boruto. Ooh, he got a shuriken thrown on his back. That was by the kid. Who he's trying to eat the kid because the kid is rich. He's from a rich family, and um doing that he would shapeshift into the kid and force the feudal lord to basically throw in a ransom. And Boruto Suizawa Sengon quite literally blew up one side of the building to another and knocked him out of the building. I don't know if he's knocked out, but he's laying there on the ground. And the chapter ends, and we're on to the next chapter. And here we have a sick cover page of Sasuke. I just wish he would have his cloak on less. I already said it earlier stream. I wish he had his cloak on less. Maybe in the time skip they give Sasuke a new design. I hope they do. Especially since, well, we're not there yet, but we soon will be. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Sorry, I had to reply in a chat real quick. Oh, and the guy is getting back up. Boruto's Rasengan did absolutely nothing. And what do you do when the Rasengan doesn't work? You use another Rasengan. Which is exactly what he's doing. Oh, the mark is activating. That was on his palm. That seal. The guy recognizes the seal. It can't be you. You're with that organization. And Boruto questions what organization. And he has no idea what he's talking about. And Mitsuki comes in, wraps his arms around the guy, and Sarada comes in and kicks his neck. And I'm pretty sure that there's enough force to basically knock him out. She has chakra-like strength, or boosts her strength with chakra, so it makes her fairly strong enough already. Pretty interesting stuff. Hmm. We're already halfway done into chapter 15, and the feudal lord is there worried for his son, but thanks the team for saving him, and the kid thanks the team for saving him too. The kid, by the way, his name is Tento. We're not gonna see him again, I believe, so I figured there was no point. I swear, if it starts another thunderstorm right now, I'm gonna be annoyed because I know it'll be the fourth one. Ooh, yawn. And it's a thunderstorm. Oh my god. just gonna have it copy and paste it because I know I'm gonna need it. That's the fourth one, in not even 30 minutes. I want to say is my guess. How long have we been running for? Looks like 45 minutes. Pretty good actually. So the thing in the Boruto series, they have um they have card packs. Think of them like as Dokkan or Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards of like the Naruto generation and all that. And Boruto took Sarada and Mitsuki to go buy packs right now in the manga. And Sarada wants a pack. And she's opening a pack right now, it seems. This part was not in the anime, so this is new to me. So I skipped this part. And she gets Orochimaru. And they're saying it's really rare and that they've never seen that card before. And Boruto and Sarda are confused, saying, "Who's this guy? We don't. They don't know who they are. They don't know who he is." And they ask Mitsuki, "Do you know who he is?" And then Mitsuki's like, "Of course I do. He's my dad." Ugh, none of them knew who Orochimaru was, and that's Mitsuki's dad. Oh, I need to get a charger. It's gonna be like 30 seconds. All right, and I'm back. I just had to get a charger for my other device so I can read chat because it was nearly dead, and I forgot to charge it overnight. I think I'm just gonna put that because I think that'll save us a bit. Sarda's so surprised that Orochimaru is Mitsuki's dad, and Mitsuki is there confused, saying, "Didn't I tell you that?" How do they get these pictures of these characters? I don't know. How do they get a picture of Orochimaru? If you think about it, or even Sasuke with his Rinnegan. I don't know. Well, it's better when Mitsuki asks Orochimaru if he's his mom or dad, or Orochimaru's answer is pretty great. Yeah, he just says, "I'm your parent." um, and we're back at the village where Ikibi, I don't remember his name, and Sai, they're interrogating um Ibuki, that was his name. Oh, by the way, Sai never had a last name, so when he married Ino, he took her last name. So now his name is Sai Yamanaka instead of just Sai. So they're interrogating the guy, and he tells them all the information I have is certainly extremely valuable to you bastards, but if I'm not getting anything in exchange, then I'm not saying a word. And Ibuki tells him, "Don't go getting cocky scum. Fine, have it your way. I'll make sure you thoroughly regret this." And the door opens up, and Sasuke enters. Sasuke's gonna be in the interrogation, and the guy starts freaking out. That Sasuke, he recognizes who Sasuke is and starts freaking out and sweating. Oh my gosh! If it's another thunderstorm, I'm gonna be so annoyed. And now he starts talking immediately once Sasuke shows up. He doesn't want to be tortured by Sasuke. Actually, Sasuke could probably use that genjutsu where you can look into your memories. And he was probably gonna do that, and the guy probably has some messed up shit he's seen. I did not mean to curse, so we're gonna ignore that. I don't know anything detailed about it. Honest. Sasuke's questioning him about the mark that Boruto has over his palm. That he overheard a conversation amongst some suspicious. It's again. That wasn't even 5 minutes. I took note of last time. Was that? Oh well. Overheard a conversation amongst some suspicious guys wearing black robes. Where was it? How many people were there? And Sasuke and the guy responds with, "I don't remember. I just happened to come across them by chance in the basement of some building I snuck into rob long ago." Well, I'm gonna hold back on it too. They were called Kara. So this next organization of these next villains, they're called Kara, guys. Kara. So take note of that. Kara. Kara. And that's the end of this chapter. And now, wait, no, it ends with one more page. You called Sir Jigen. So this is the group I assume since they're all wearing black robes. And one of them has the same karma mark Boruto has, but on their chin. And that's the guy that was referred to as Jigen. Okay, we're on to the next chapter. This chapter is called The Vessel. If the end can say bad words, so can Sal. I'll discuss about this later. Sorry for calling you out so suddenly, but a situation occurred that requires our immediate attention. Some of you probably are already aware, but the vessel has been lost. See, they're referring to something as the vessel. What do you guys think that is? So we're seeing this new group, this new villain group in the Boruto series. Deannez in chat just responds to Kawaki. She knows. She knows. And so they're discussing about the vessel being lost and the situation they're in. So they're aware of Momoshiki um having came to Earth. This organization knows who Momoshiki is. Probably Sal told you. Of course I did. Ooh, and we have Kashin Koji here interrogating Victor and throwing a kunai right at Victor's chest, and then using a seal that was on the kunai to basically release extreme flames. So the kunai is not only inside him and having stabbed his chest, but releasing flames that are burning at a high level. And Kashin Koji states, "The land of fire, Konoha village. It seems I truly to be linked by fate to that village." Hmm. Interesting, huh? Let me cut back to the village. Um, in the Chunin exams arena, it seems like I think where Naruto and Boruto are standing in front of each other. You didn't need to hold back, Boruto. Says Naruto to Boruto. So it seems like they're about to have a sparring match. Sasuke's watching too. So we're gonna see some of. We're gonna see a short combat of Boruto and Naruto. And here they go at it. Boruto using shadow clones. Of course, Naruto effortlessly took him down. Naruto just slaps away Boruto's Rasengan like it's nothing. Everyone's confused, but I mean, Naruto's OP. This is only his base form as well, by the way. That was pretty good Rasengan. I swear, if it starts raining again, it's gonna be raining. I know it's gonna. I mean, thunder, thunder, thunder. I guys, guys, that wasn't even in. That wasn't even 6 minutes. What's up with this rain? And Boruto uses a water jutsu where he surges a huge wave that he um, um took out, and uses his lightning release to apply it to the water and make it stronger. And has it all going towards Naruto, who makes a earth wall. Earth wall's a really good jutsu. Um, it was used in Naruto Shippuden Part One as well, and it was a really versatile jutsu. Dude, I told you last time to use your avatar. I know, I know. I just forget. Don't blame me, please. I'm a very forgetful person. The water is disappearing, as I thought. The Rasengan earlier confirms it. The seventh is absorbing his technique, so Naruto is absorbing jutsus. Naruto use Naruto uses his arm to basically absorb the jutsus behind the earth wall, and then he disconnected himself from his arm, his prosthetic arm, and went behind him to confuse Boruto a bit. I wasn't blaming anyone for anything. I told you so. I know. I was just joking around. And then we cut back to the Hokage Tower, where Boruto learns that Naruto's arm is ninja tech, newly done ninja tech too. And Naruto's speaking with Boruto, saying, "Using this, you can absorb and nullify opponent's jutsus. Unfortunately, it's still unable to release the jutsus back like theirs could. So this ninja tech that they're using is inspiration off of Momoshiki's abilities." And Boruto is telling Naruto that he cheated and that he had used ninja tech, like Boruto did in the exams, and that like it's unfair basically. Sasuke's there too. And we cut back to Konohamaru and another character named Mugino investigating a crashed air blimp. Hmm. 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 That cover page is so good too. I'm gonna go back on it. That's a really good cover page. Everyone watching should hit the like button. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Mugino's design in the manga and anime is so different. The anime is so much better. So Sasuke told Naruto about the karma mark that Boruto has, and yes, they already named karma. They already named the seal karma, so this that. Hmm. So Naruto is starting to accept ninjas. I swear, if it starts thunderstorm again, I'm gonna be so annoyed. I'm gonna be so annoyed if it's another thunderstorm. Either way, Naruto is saying that ninja tech is actually good and it's gonna be useful to them with these enemies they're facing. They're gonna need to have a way to counter them. They can't just be relying on jutsus, as you've all seen, when they're quite literally able to absorb jutsus. Oh, and there it is. Hmm, an interesting stuff. Mitsuki baits Boruto. Um, let me go back a bit because Boruto ran away from the discussion to go just cool off. And Sarada speaks, saying, "Doesn't this feel like how it did during the back in the Chunin exam? You were sulking, and we had to come and try and persuade you." And he just pouts at them and looks away. And she tells Boruto, "Anyways, what are you gonna do about the mission? Are you not gonna go?" And Boruto says, "I don't care. It's not that I don't understand what Dad's saying. It's just I don't like it. I don't like anything about that ninja tech." And Sarada replies with, "Well, it's not like I don't understand how you feel. I'm going to be going though." So she's going to the mission. The Senate gave me direct order after all. I'll be waiting for your answer. You go too, Mitsuki. Don't worry about me. Says Boruto. And Mitsuki tells him, "I'll go if you do." So basically, like if a Boruto goes, he goes, but if he doesn't go, he won't go. So then Sarada would be on the mission alone. If you're not going to go, then I'm not going either. This doesn't just have to do with the mission. That's my fundamental policy. Which means if you don't go, then Sarada will have to take this mission solo. And Boruto just looks at him and says, "So you're pulling that card." And Mitsuki stretches his arm around Boruto and says, "Hey Boruto," in like a suspicious way, it seems like. "If Sarada becomes Okage, then you would be supporting her, right? After valiantly declaring that you would protect her, do you really intend not to let her go on the mission alone?" So he's like kind of using Boruto's own words against him. Besides, whether that tool or piece of ninja tech, not first and foremost, it's a seventh hand, a precious important hand that protects the people of the village, including your little sister and mom. Am I wrong?" And Boruto blushes a bit and pushes Mitsuki a bit away. And now he's going on the mission. They're all going. Well, if it isn't Sir Ao. I don't know if you guys remember who Ao is. You might remember more from Naruto Shippuden, that guy from the Land of Water that had a Byakugan in his right, no, yeah, right eye. Well, he doesn't have that anymore, obviously. He was part of the Ten Toes explosion. Nearly died there. Ooh. Sorry, I just had a yawn. Let's continue reading a bit. We're already almost done with this chapter. We'll be near chapter 20. I was teaching Boruto a lesson about basically needing to be careful. Um, in the ninja world, anyone could be against him and he wouldn't even know. So to not trust anyone. Ooh, and Kashin Koji's right behind them, sitting. The guy that was part of the car organization. And he tells Al, because Al's part of the organization as well. He tells him that the vessel has been lost. So they know it's gonna start. We already know what's about to happen. Hmm. There's a lot going on right now. We're on chapter 18. And they arrive at at a research facility, and there they have another character that you guys are gonna learn about more. Her name is Sumida. She knew Boruto and everyone um, when she was at the academy with them before they all became genin. But now she works at this place, basically being like a scientist sort of. Where they're gonna be testing out some ninja tech before they go into the mission. They have to escort someone, obviously. The yawn. Alright, I'm good. I'm good. And here they are testing the ninja tech. Boruto, of course, isn't very fond of this, as you guys remember what I read a bit earlier. Huh. They're just testing out like different types of ninja tech that um is pretty useful though. I don't know. Boruto's having fun with it, which just show that he's still a kid. He may not like ninja tech, but he's having fun using it. And he's only 12 years old. And then you have Boruto accidentally got hurt using one of the ninja tech and stepped away. Sumida came over and went to go check on Boruto and use this item to help heal him up and fix him up a bit since he was hurt. I'm just checking a few things. Let's go on the next page. We're already almost done with this chapter as well, which will be on chapter 19 soon. And Naruto gives them another mission that they have to go to right after this one because they're close by. So they're the nearest ninja. It's a pretty urgent mission, so they have to go to it. And there's a container that was open that we don't really see much yet, but it's open. And here, everyone is about to leave from the research facility. They're just getting resources a bit before they head off, considering they're going on a mission. Sumida and Sarada are having a conversation. Sumida asks Sarada, saying, "Is Boruto pretty popular with the girls?" And Sarada replies with, "I don't know. He just seems to get along with anyone quickly." Hmm. And then the next page, she says, "What about you, Sarada? Do you like him?" Boruto, that is. And she says, "Huh? Where'd that come from?" As if, so Sarada is saying she doesn't like Boruto. And Sumida confesses to Sarada saying that she likes Boruto, which keeps Sarada surprised, and they depart from there and they discuss a bit. So I know Deannez ships Boruto and Sarada, but the manga might be shipping two other characters, so I don't know. I don't know. It's about to do it again. I did before. It could do anything. She said, eh. What do you mean, eh? What do you mean? There's some robot like things that are winking up from the ground. They arrive at the field where the blimp had crashed and Konohamaru and Mugino were investigating. The stalking is strong with Sarada. He not as stalked Naruto. Yeah, but I mean, no, I think it was actually the opposite for Minato and Kushina. I think Minato's the one that stalked Kushina. I'm pretty sure he stalked her. We're already halfway towards this page, and then we'll be at chapter 20, which I intended to be at on Sunday, and here we are on Wednesday, about to be on chapter 20, which we've gone a good number. We've gone through a good number of chapters. It's kind of set up, but the anime or manga hasn't stated that Sarda has any type of feelings towards him yet. But for this other character, they have. In the latest chapter, they're back at the leaf, so maybe they'll explore on that a bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You have Team 7 fighting these robots that are defending the airship. Then we go to Konohamaru and Mugino, who are in a cave. Sensei, are you alright? We came to help. And Konohamaru's there happy that everyone's there. It's just obvious that Hinata liked Naruto. I guess, but I mean, it's obvious that Sumire likes Boruto. As she stated it. Ooh, Al turns out to be an enemy. As I stated earlier, he's part of the car organization, so he's about to attack Team 7 and everyone. Well, they're kind of off guard. kind of, in a cave. They just haven't said it yet. I don't know. See, what if Boruto doesn't like anyone? Hmm. You don't know if that he likes her or anyone. What if he likes someone else that we don't know? Ooh, some interesting stuff going on. They're fighting Al right now, whose whole body is basically ninja tech. Yes, I don't believe he doesn't like her. He blushes too much to not like her. Well, I don't know. The manga and anime say otherwise, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. The time skip is gonna be soon in the manga, so soon enough, Boruto will be a teen, and oh no, weather clear. Because this volume ends in two more chapters after the one this week, so in two more chapters, it's we should suspect that the manga is gonna enter the time skip, and Boruto, Kaoki, Mitsuki, started. Everyone's gonna be older. It's them trying to trick you. But what if they're just not trying to trick me and they're just being real with us? You never know. You have Mugino who goes in and he dies by getting impaled through the chest with a chakra blade. Lol. Nah. What do you mean nah? You're saying it like you know what's going on behind the scenes, do you? I feel like you do, huh? She does work with the series. Can you tell us um some things that are gonna happen in the next chapter? Well, if things go well for Boruto. What do you mean if things go well for Boruto Spin? What do you mean? If things go well for Boruto. I don't know what you mean with that. Why would I tell you that? Because I asked nicely, please. Come on. I said nicely. I said it nicely. You said too much. No, just tell me, Spin. What do you mean if things go well for Boruto? What do you mean? I'd like to hear. Better be surprised. I don't want to. I don't want to tell you. So, nope. I think you're just lying. You're just pulling out BS. You're just pulling out bull crap, huh? Bull crap. You should know. What do you mean? You should know, Spin. What do you mean? Eek. Eek. Beep. Oh, next chapter we're on 21. So we've gone through like 13 chapters, basically. Basically, I already know what happened in this chapter because I read. This is when I started reading the manga. I already read this arc. So what happens in this chapter, chapter 21? They combat uh Al by forming a triangle. Not really a triangular trap. They just form a trap, sort of, to give Boruto enough space and time to where he could counter Al and get an opening on him and land an OP jutsu, which obviously is Rasengan, which manages to work because they've managed to outsmart him completely. It goes on to the next chapter as well, which they do the same sort of, except Boruto's having a one-on-one fight for the most part. And it's like a clash of an ideals because Al's given up being a ninja and just wants to be a tool for Kara, which is why I find this arc interesting in a way. You just have Boruto here, basically defeat him. So we could just, I just gave you guys a brief summary of what happened. And then at the end of that chapter, Kashin Koji does show up and uses a toad. The thing with Kashin Koji's toad, they're not regular toads. They're like robotic type of toads. And that's his summons. If you guys didn't know. Which is actually really cool. I don't know, I really like that concept. And you have Al that here. Oh my gosh. It's about to fight Team 7 as he forms rock like pillars and uses a seal to hold them all in place. This chapter, by the way, is called Karma. So, gives you guys an idea. This is chapter 23 as well. Well, just read it. You just said twice. You just said just twice. Alright, then show me a little of Konoha. How good is Jonin's true strength. You can summon toes. Oh well. And you have Kashin Koji pull out a Rasengan as well. This guy's in from the Leaf Village. There's only a few select people that know the Rasengan, and I could name them all in one hand. Konohamaru, like that are alive. Konohamaru, Kakashi, Boruto, and Naruto. 4 people in the Leaf that know the Rasengan. And you have a guy that's not even from the Leaf using a Rasengan. Doesn't that raise questions for you guys? Who could he be? Even Konohamaru's questioning exactly what I did. But Konohamaru had a seal get placed on him using by a toad that starts releasing the same flames that Kashin Koji used on Victor. So these are extremely powerful flames. And you have Boruto yell out stop as his karma starts to activate as well and expand through his arm and face. And he's using it to absorb the seal, so he's able to absorb a seal with it and absorb the flames that are surrounding Konohamaru as he saves him completely. And taking deep breaths. This is the first time he's ever used karma, so this is new for him. Everyone's shocked because no one knows what's going on with Boruto. They don't know what this is, except for Kashin Koji. Kashin Koji knows what it is. He's part of the Kara organization. And if you guys remember what they've said about the Kara organization already, about the seal, they know what karma is. And Boruto just passes out on the ground. Um, and you have Mitsuki run off a bit as he they all recovered. They spent a bit of time and they got away a bit from that area. Team 7, I mean. Now they're investigating the area a bit more since they're not done with their mission yet exactly. and they find a body on the ground, passed out. And this person, his name, and he has a karma over his left paw. Everyone's acknowledging that fact that he has the same mark. His name is Kawaki, and that's the name of this exact chapter. Kawaki. So we go back to Kara. Specifically, two members, Jigen and Delta. Jigen's specifically eating. Meanwhile, Delta's just sitting there and discussing with him a few things. By the way, if the stream goes past 2 hours and a half, we might not fully get caught up with the manga this stream, but tomorrow's stream, I probably will. I planned both streams on Wednesday, which is today, and Thursday to be um like just casual streams, so they were never gonna be anything that grand, anyways. So Delta's gonna go with Kashi and Kochi right now. So there's gonna be two inner car members, which are really powerful members. Go over there. Let's see how this goes. Thing too about Friday, I'm gonna have to avoid like, cause the chapter is gonna be out on Friday, like early morning, and I have school that day, and I usually do streams like a couple minutes right after school. So, so I'm gonna basically have to avoid reading the chapter that day as well completely for this. And it's already doing this again. Alright, so this next page shows Kawaki on the ground. It's a flashback, so it's on him when he's a kid. And him as a kid right now. And Jigen seemed talking to Kawaki's biological father and saying, once you relinquish him, your son will never return. Understood? And his father glances at Kawaki and just shrugs off Kawaki and says, he's empty, not even redeeming qualities, except for becoming my punchy bag. So just off that, Kawaki was physically abused by his father. And he says to Jigen, to think you'd give such a large sum amount of money for this brat. Are you a god or something? And he gets up from his seat and hands Kawaki's father the cash. And Jigen goes down to his knee and tells Kawaki, up until now you've only had terribly bitter emotions. But that's all but that's the end of it all. I took over your custody. You've endured it so well up until now. Please make sure you're at ease, because from now on, I am your father, Kawaki. And that's when he reaches his hand out to Kawaki and takes him. And then it flashes back to the current time, where uh, Kawaki's trying to wake up himself. And Kawaki yells out, "Don't touch me," and releases a huge explosion that emits from his body. He's kind of floating in the air a bit. And Kawaki's there just kind of regaining his consciousness and staring at everyone. And immediately off, he's swearing and says, "Who are you? Are you pursuers from Kara?" So he's thinking Team 7 is involved with Kara. And they tell Kawaki that they don't even know what Kara is and they're not associated with them either. But she doesn't believe, of course. He thinks they're full of crap. Hmm. And Delta's arrived as well. But they're watching from a distance, so they're not really getting involved with what's going on yet. Hmm. Let's see how this all goes. That child, why does he have possessed karma as well? Questions Delta. So they're all surprised Boruto has a karma as well. Which I mean, I feel like they should piece together that Momoshiki is no longer on Earth, and they know that he came to Earth. They know who he is. His name, at least. I don't think Momoshiki knew then, but they knew who he was. Hmm. Hmm. There's a zombie trying to get to the village on a wall. Where? I must have missed it. I'm not gonna fly over to the wall, but I'll maybe look back at the stream around this time. I need to clear the weather. The vessel seems to be this boy. There is what Team 7 is saying for Kawaki. I just saw it. Well, tough luck for that zombie because it's probably gonna die. And yes, right, it was probably gonna be a thunderstorm again. And then we have Kawaki and Garo fighting, which is his character. If you guys want to see this specific fight, you should go watch Boruto the anime episode 189. You'll see this fight, and it was beautifully done in the anime. And here we're chapter 25. Pretty good so far. I have Kawaki and Garo fighting here. Let's see, this fight was done really well in the anime. The manga, it completely outclasses the manga, for sure. Well, Rain, I just read that same message you sent again. Oh, oh, the yawn. Here we have Kawaki's arm flinching a bit, since now he's kind of pinned up and knocked out. Boruto is holding his arm a bit in like pain, it looks like. And Boruto's karma is expanding around his arm again, like it did the previous two chapters, the 2 chapters ago. And Kawaki's karma is also expanding, and he blows away Garo's arm off, and he's walking to Garo with his karma active. Hmm. They have his karma activating a bit. Same for Boruto's. Pretty interesting stuff. We're seeing them actually being used. And Kaoki actually has experience with karma, and he absorbs Garu's blast from his ninja tech. And Kaoki tells Garu before he kills him, "Your breath stinks, you pig." And then he blasts him away with his karma. And Boruto absorbed like the result of the Kawaki's explosion from his blast to protect himself and Team 7. So Boruto unknowingly absorbed the blast a bit to save everyone. And now that Kawaki's knocked out and everyone's kind of weak and tired, you have Delta saying that they should get involved and just take Kawaki and kill the rest of the Leaf people there. So like Boruto, Sarada, Mitsuki, Konohamaru. To basically kill them four and then just take Kawaki. Kashi and Koji denies doing that though. That they should wait. Though there's a reason Kashi and Koji did this, and you guys will find out later on. And now we're done with this chapter, and we're on to the next one. 26. We have more rain. Sorry, I'm just texting a bit. Sorry for the minor distraction. And we're back at the chapter. We're chapter 26. I think I'm gonna end the stream once we reach chapter 32, because that I feel like is pretty successful amount. We've read through a lot. So we're in a flashback right now, where Jigen is taking Kaoki to their lab a bit, where they have many like pouches of basically children in there. And there's another character in Kara named Amado, and he states, "So is this the last child, Jigen?" "That's right," replies Jigen. "Would you do me a favor, Amado?" Let's see. "Then I tell you, Kawaki, there's nothing to be afraid of. For you have become one of my dearest children. I would like for you to accept me as your new father. If you do that, then you won't be empty anymore." So he's like sort of manipulating Kawaki a bit. "When you and I truly become parent and child, I'll give you an especially valuable gift." And then Kawaki wakes up immediately in a Leaf Village hospital. And the first thing he tries to do when he wakes up is try and run away, but is stopped by Shikamaru's shadow paralysis jutsu. Hmm. And here you have the five Kages watching over the video of Naruto talking with Kawaki and discussing as to what they should do with Kawaki, since they know he's the vessel that Kara is trying to obtain. They know how much of an importance he is and how much they hold over Kara right now. You have Boruto standing on a rooftop looking down at his karma and questioning what this is. And here you have Kawaki and Naruto heading to the Uzumaki household. Where are you taking me? Naruto says to my house, and that Hinata's making good food. Kawaki tries running away already, and Naruto looks back and laughs about it. And Kawaki reaches like to the opposite side of the village, and Naruto's already there. And they're just talking a bit. Kawaki realizes he can't outrun Naruto and get away. And here you have Hinata making food for them, since they're about to just have dinner, obviously. And Himawari's spying in and confused as she doesn't know who Kawaki is. Naruto gets up, and Kawaki gets up as well instantly and flips the table so he can try and run away again. And Naruto transforms into Sage 6 Path mode right there in the dining room to just flex his power, you know. And Naruto tells Kawaki that he could run away, but that Naruto's gonna ensure that he keeps his eyes on Kawaki through the whole time he's out. And Kawaki states that Naruto's power is rivaling Jigen's a bit, which I mean should give you an idea as to how strong Jigen is as a villain right now. The owner of Kara. What I missed? You missed a bit. If you want to know, you should probably look back at the stream. And Boruto arrives home and sees it's Kawaki that's there in the middle of the living room. So he already knows what's about to go down between them two. They're about to build their bond here. This is going well, I guess, for them. I mean, they're about to start a fight, but of course they both back off from each other. And Boruto gets mad at Kawaki since he broke Himawari's vase when he did that. But nah. Okay, then, well, don't question anything then, I guess. You chose not to look back on the stream, so there's that. What do you mean? Says Boruto to Kawaki. You still got something to say to me? I'm Kawaki. And I'm Boruto. And there you go, both of them trading names with each other. We're on chapter 27 now. You rub my eyes a bit. One of them is itchy. And both of them are arguing as to who gets to use the bathroom first right now. And Boruto makes the point saying, I live here so I should be able to go first. And Kawaki just states, I got here first so I should be able to go first. And Naruto's in the bathroom and tells them that they both have to go outside and pee elsewhere. And once they finish that, they both just start fighting each other outside. It's just some taijutsu clash between Boruto and Kawaki right now. And their karma is even activated as well. And Naruto uses a shadow clone to stop them from fighting while he's in the bathroom. He's saying, "Let me take a crap in peace." And Boruto's in his room getting ready for I don't know what. And Kawaki enters Boruto's room. He goes to Boruto to question where he got his karma. And Boruto tells him, "I fought a guy named Momoshiki Otsutsuki. I don't really understand, but when things ended, I noticed afterwards that it was my right hand." And Kawaki states, "Is Jigen really not involved?" And Boruto responds with, "I don't know that guy. So what happened? How to get to you? How did you get that on your left hand?" And there's another flashback. I'm guessing Kawaki's explaining to Boruto how he got his karma through this flashback. Hmm. Let's see. If Jigen is testing out and putting karma on multiple children. The ones that aren't compatible are just basically dying. And here we see Jigen's karma, which is probably the best looking karma in my opinion. It looks really cool. His karma, I don't know, I just really like it. Huh. There are two people remaining. So take note of that, guys. A model stated another failure. There are two people remaining. So there are two potential test subjects left. One of them is Kawaki, obviously. But who's the other one? Now Jigen goes to implant his karma on Kawaki. And Kawaki tells Boruto, "Don't you want to get rid of it? This karma." They both have a moment where they state that they both want to get rid of it. Hmm. Huh. So Kawaki's gonna go get a new vase. Since he broke the vase before, and that's a vase Himawari made for Hinata, so to her it's something special. And Kawaki broke it, and he feels bad, I guess? I don't know. Alright, we're on chapter 28. How long has the stream been going for? An hour and 51 minutes. Okay, not bad. Let's see. Naruto and Kalki are just kind of walking around the village together right now. Sarda meets with them. Hmm. Kalki tries out a new food and says it's outrageously good. I'm guessing he's always been fed like stuff that isn't amazing. And the kid bumps into Kalki by accident. Then he reaches and he uses that special scientific arm ability to try and like grab them. And Naruto stops him from attacking the kid. And Kalki gives the kid a lesson saying that he doesn't care if the kid accidentally bumped him or not, that there's dangerous things around the world and that he should be more careful. And then they arrive at a flower place that's owned by Ina. He's giving everyone right now a cheaper value for the vases and flowers, everything in the store, since he owns a flower shop. Hmm, interesting stuff. And Naruto goes to hug Kalki since he just had like a PTSD like moment after something happened. Huh, interesting stuff. um, so the Leaf Village has a barrier that is able to recognize when people are intruding the Leaf Village. that aren't a part from the Leaf Village. Kashi and Koji was able to get in the village without alerting everyone in the village through the barrier. So that's interesting. Something you all should remember. Once we get to chapter 30, I think that's where we'll end the stream off. We'll basically only be 25 chapters away from being caught up. And this stream we've read more than 25 chapters so far. So there's that. We have Naruto training Boruto here, Himawari watching with them, and explains the Kawaki Fujitsus. Hmm. So Kawaki's explaining karma, but he's saying is that there'll be significant improvement in your physical ability. Simply put, you'll become stronger. So you might as well put that into good use. And rain again! We love rain, don't we? I mean in real life, but not Minecraft rain right now. Naruto even acknowledges that the karma makes him pretty strong. Boruto has his activated right now, but Naruto, of course, is still outclassing them. Huh, family, friends, power, talent, you're hollow. So Jigen is trying to put Kalk in the mindset that he's nothing. That he's just a dead person, basically. Hmm. Then he whacks Kalki with the staff, it seems like. And Kalki wants to learn the Shadow Clone Jutsu. And we're on chapter. Where's the page loads? Chapter 30. we're gonna end the stream here, guys. I'm gonna give it a bit of time, but I have been reading for 2 hours now, so that's a pretty good mark to leave at. 2 hours and getting to 30 chapters. I feel like that's it's a really good amount, I would say, and that I'm probably going to. I'll jump on. No, please, fox. Did the fox get through? The foxes are really fast. Nope, it's over there. Okay, we're good. Another fox. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here, probably. Why is the door closed? You can run out. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good day, and everyone is fine and all. Yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow, of course. The same stuff, casual stream, reading the Boruto manga. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching.